Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Manyatel. I'm speaking to you today from the city of Edinburgh. I'm really pumped up today to speak to you because it's another wonderful day, isn't it? And today I just want us to talk about the power of focus. Focus, because this will help you in every area of your life. It doesn't matter whether you're a student, it doesn't matter what you do in life. Okay, if you are focused, you'll have a success in your life. Okay, right. What is focus? See, if you decide that you are going to do whatever it takes to achieve what you want to achieve in life, what happens is once you decide that you're going to go in one direction, right, it compresses time. Total compresses time, and every obstacle that has been blocking you before just seem to disappear. That's the power of focus. If you decide, I'm going to do this thing, whatever it will take me, and I will win, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. It's like some power has taken place. See, I took this from experience. I remember the first time when I decided to focus. Okay, I was, from primary school, I'd always been an average guy, but in my heart, I knew I was not an average person. I knew I was not average, especially in the subject of maths. I knew I was not an average person. So when I went to secondary school, I was the same thing. I would realize that, to be honest with you, everything that I'm learning here, it's easy. But when tests come or exams come, then I'll find myself going 60%, 50%. I'm like, what's going on? So one day I became wise. I decided to learn from people who know better than me. So I went to see this teacher. This teacher was original from India. And he sat me down and he told me it's a secret to success. He says, you must focus. Focus. So he told me, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go through the maths textbook from the beginning of the book to the end and do every problem and solve every problem. Make sure you know every problem and revise and revise and revise and revise until you know almost everything by heart. I decided to focus and I worked hard. Within about a month, I was already top of the class, and since then, I've been the best mathematician student in every institution I've ever been. Since that time, so the man changed my life. Why? Because I decided to focus. So when you focus, you collapse time. You cause even the universe to change on your behalf. Everything begins to happen the way everything begins to favor you, the way you've always wanted to be. Okay, this is the same principle that I use today in my business. Focus. When I focus on something, I want to do it. No matter what, everything has to change. If anything tries to fight me, it won't win. I will end up winning. Okay. Because my mom, this is another thing that also inspired me so much. My mom, she told me a story. Okay, this is the story that she told me. She says that when I was 2 years old, I suffered from an illness. And she remembers this time when she had to take me to hospital, but she had to walk all the way to the hospital, about 35 kilometers, to take me to hospital. She tells me that on the way I was losing my life. I was losing my breath, and unfortunately she had no water with her. The only water that was available was the one from puddles on the road. She tells me she had to stop by the puddles many times and feed me from water from the ground, from the road. I'm sure by now you know it wasn't clean water at all. But you see, the most interesting about this story is that my mom has been telling me this story. She would tell me this story in the morning when I wake up, tell me this story at lunchtime, Tell me this story in the afternoon. Tell me this story when I go to bed. Tell me this story when I come from secondary, when I was in primary school. Almost on any time she remembers the story, she would tell me the story. And until this story was really, I found it very boring and scary. But until recently, I realized why she was telling me this story. Even recently, I went to visit her, and she told me the same story. Can you believe it? So she has told me that story, I don't know, 1,000 times, more than 1,000 times. But then I begin to think carefully, and I realize this is God's way of telling me the secret of life. That in life, just in the same way that I fought for my life when I was small, when I was 2 years old, I fought for my life. In the same way, you have to fight to win your battles. You have to be focused. No matter what, you got to be focused. Let everything fall apart so that you can win. Stay focused. Hey, I don't want to take too long in this video today. I think I've spoken enough. But I just want to say something very interesting to you. Did you realize that I've just made a lot of money by just speaking to you? You ask me how? Well, I'll hand you over to the experts. If you are interested in how I make money the way I speak right now, very, very interested in it, right? If you click that link below this video, or that place where it says start here, access here, whatever, click here, whatever I've said there, just click on there, and somebody will come up, a gentleman will come up, or two gentlemen will come up and speak to you and explain to you how you can change your life by just doing what I do, simple things. Speak for a few minutes and change your life. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I'll speak to you again next time. Bye for now.